Hello everyone, welcome back. We have another question to do. Let's do it. Oish, almost. Gobibare sebaku de. Okay. Jigsaw kakushita something. Is that it? Okay. So, at Gobi Valley Desert, or Gobi Valley, whatever it's called. I don't know, man. What is this? Hid a jigsaw. Hid a jigsaw. It's not saying who did it. Oh, okay. Okina te. Okay, so that's kind of weird. You've got kind of the action and where it was done before the. Actually, why was there a comma there? Because that makes sense. All of that information in the previous sentence is just kind of modifying this te at the end. So if you take it as a whole sentence, it's like in Gobi Valley, hid a jigsaw, big hand. Or if you want to put it in more natural English, which obviously we do, is the big hand who hid a jigsaw in Gobi Valley or whatever. So yeah, just that comma being there was a bit odd. You don't really need that comma. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you can do it either way. Namaya wa nanja. So regarding its name, what, what was it? What? Mirai no te. Mirai no te. Mirai is future, so it's not that. Future hand is obviously like a kind of a misspelling of mira, where mira is mummy, like we saw in the last part. So mirai no te asuba. That's weird, man. You don't often get like a small tsu with a b sound. Do bob. I'm just trying to. I'm not saying words here. I'm just trying to think of. Ba 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 ba. Does that exist? I don't know if that really exists that much. Maybe there are words with a thing, but you don't get it that often. But obviously, because this is kind of possibly based on Egyptian, you've got it in every single one. And every single name has a small tsu and then a ba, but it's not common in Japanese. Anyway, I don't know what that means. It's just a name, I think. Mira no te, so mummy's hand, and then robubba, which I don't think is correct, and then mira no te gurabba. That's quite a lot harder in other languages, isn't it? Because in English, obviously, it's just the word grabber. But for the Japanese who don't necessarily know that, what grabber means, they wouldn't really be able to make an educated guess here, I don't think. So I guess it's quite a lot harder for them. Anyway, mira no te guraba is my answer. And I really hope I'm correct, because I'm on a death square, I think. Oof. Blech. Terrifying. Okay. Kateru yatsu wa inai to itta no ni. So yeah, this whole thing in these sort of square parenthesis things. These are speech marks. These are Japanese speech marks. So she's kind of literally quoting what she said in the past. Which you don't really need these, because the toe does that anyway. But I suppose it makes it that little bit more clear. I don't know. But anyway, kateru is the potential form of katsu, meaning to win. So this is can win, or to be able to win. That's modifying yatsu. Yatsu is kind of a... Yeah, it's not a polite way of referring to... It's like guys. It's like the word guys. It's not very polite, though. Yeah, so it's like to be able to win guy, or someone who, who can win. And then wa, just the topic marker, inai, obviously the negative of iru, meaning, someone who is able to win does not exist. And then to, just quoting it, and then itta no ni. Itta is the past tense of you, meaning to say. So, I said this quote. I said there was no one who was able to win. And then nani, which is kind of a regretful despite. So she's kind of saying, even though, she's saying it in regret kind of thing. Even though I said no one would be able to win. Or there is no one who can win. And then, obviously, it's regretful because we have won. We have beat her quiz. So she's expressing disappointment at having having won. So yeah. Kono boardo no meika wa itta no ni. Okay. Huh. Okay, so it wasn't her saying it. It was the board maker, apparently. The maker of this board, which I guess is the board we were just walking along answering questions. So yeah, just saying, yeah, even though the board maker said that, here we are with Banjo having cleared the quiz. Konna na nanika no machigai da. So konna no, this no is kind of like, it just kind of means thing in this sentence, kind of, or it means like situation, such a situation, such a thing. Konna no nanika na. Yeah, I don't know. No stands in for a noun. Like, you don't have to specify the noun. You can just say no. Konna no nanika no machigai da. So maybe like such a situation is like is some kind of mistake. I think I might need the rest of the sentence. There might be key information. Washi no negai wa todokanai. So yeah, just my wish, and then obviously regarding my wish. Todokanai, todoku. It's sort of just like todoku is to be delivered or to arrive. So I guess it's just that my wish will not come true in a non-literal sense, but yeah, literally, my dream will not arrive. My dream will not be delivered, which is quite weird. Shikata ga nai kedo shouhin wa. So shikata ga nai is simply there does not exist something to be done, or there's no avoiding it. There's no way to avoid it, and then kedo here. So there's no way to avoid it, but I don't know why kedo's there actually. What is kedo doing? Shohin is obviously the prize product, or the prize, if you want to combine it into one word. Washi ga nigetara motte ike. Okay. So washi ga, just I, obviously. Nigeru is to run away. Nigetara, tara is kind of both a conditional, or it can be like it can mean when this has happened, which I think it does in this case. So she's sort of saying like, when I have run away. And then motte ike is the imperative of motte iku, which is to take something. It's to get, to kind of hold and go. So yeah, when I have run away, take your prize. I think she's trying to kind of save her own skin by asking for a chance to run away, sort of thing. Washi o oikakeru no wa akirame na. Okay. So oikakeru, I guess that's to chase down. The no makes it into it is a nominalizer, which means kind of makes it into a noun basically. So the chasing down of me, the chasing down of me, and then akirameru is to give up. And using the stem of a verb with na at the end again is that kind of quite casual way of saying, give up on it, yeah? It's sort of that sort of vibe. Give up on it, give up on it, yeah? Give up on it, okay? So yeah, the chasing down of me, give up on it, okay? Which obviously we're not going to do. Kono kari wa kaesu sa? Kaesu sa oboetoki na. Kono kari wa kaesu sa. I don't know what kari is. Kono kari wa kaesu sa oboetoki na. Well, kaesu is to return something to someone. So I wonder if it's like I will return, I will basically get revenge, I guess. And then oboeru is to learn something or to remember something. And then oboete oku would be, to remember it well for the future. And then weirdly again, we've got that combined into oboetoku. And we're kind of using the stem of that whole thing together with a na at the end. So oboetoki na. So remember it, yeah? Remember that, I guess, I will return something to you, remember that well. It's like, I'll be back, don't forget, kind of thing. I've just got to look up what kari is. I don't know, man. What is kari? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Really? It's like a borrowing or a debt or a loan or something. So I wonder if... I don't know. I'm confused here. I need to know what the English is, really. I wonder if she's like asking us for a favor. She's asking us for like the loaning of time. So that and yeah, maybe, possibly. So she's asking us for like a favor, and then she's saying that she will, she will return the favor someday. And then, remember well for the future. I'll have to look at the English. I hopefully I will have edited the English in. But yeah. So you can compare it with the English. All right, awesome. So, ちなみに、Kazooie だったら、どれをもらおう? So kind of ちなみに is kind of, what is ちなみに? It's like, by the way, sort of, in a kind of an off-topic kind of way. Like, people will... Like, I remember teachers would sometimes use it during lessons. When maybe we were talking about something, and then off topic, to get off topic, they would say like, oh, chinami ni, do you know who built? Let's say we were talking about, who knows, Kinkakuji, right? That golden temple in Kyoto. If that was like the subject of the lesson and we were talking about it in English, the teacher might get off topic and say, who know, chinami ni, do you know who built it? Or chinami ni, have you been there? And it's not related to the lesson, but it's like, oh, by the way, have you been there? By the way, do you know who built it? But I don't really know what it's doing here. Chinami ni Kazooie dattara. So if it were Kazooie, which would you receive? So basically, which one would you choose? And he's talking to Kazooie there. Kazooie dattara dore o morao. So by the way, of these, which would you choose? But I don't really know. Let's look up Chinamini, because I don't know why. I guess it kind of works. Incidentally, in passing. Maybe it's just because, they haven't actually confirmed which one they're going to choose yet. So maybe that's why. But obviously they're going to choose his sister. It's just, yeah. So, atashi. Obviously a girly way of saying watashi. Girls can say atashi. I never hear them saying atashi. But, it is an option. Okay. Alright. Obviously just kind of, just thinking, I guess, Atai wa. Atai, again, another girly pronoun. Kazooie is a girl, right? So, there you go. Atai wa. In my case, regarding me. Ano busaiku nano ga ii wa. Busaiku, does that mean loud? No. Busaiku means clumsy, poor shape, homely, plain. So I guess... Are they talking about this? I don't think they're talking about tutti. But yeah, atai wa. Ano busaiku nano ga ii wa. And again, we've got this no standing in for the noun. You don't need to mention the noun relatively often. Sometimes you can't avoid saying the noun, but in this case, yeah, you obviously can, and she is. So that sort of unshapely, clumsy looking thing, ga-i, which means, I'm happy with, or that thing is good, that thing satisfies. And like I said, I guess they're talking about the grunty doll. Oh, right. Yeah, good. I'm glad. Because yeah, he's obviously, yeah, he's saying, oi, oi, like, come now. What are you talking about? Be serious for a second kind of thing. Oi, oi. Chuti o erande kure yo na. Just erabu is to choose, so erande kure is choose tutti, choose tutti, kind of thing. Choose tutti for me, and then ichio. And again, as you guys probably know, having seen the last episode, ichio is a pain. I guess in this case maybe for the time being, just in case. I don't know how it works here. Oyoi tutti o erande kure ya. Ichio. Yeah. I don't know, man. For the time being, tentatively, like, I guess we'd better do it just in case. Yeah, maybe it's that. Because if they maybe they think that if they mess about and joke around and, pretend to opt for another one as a joke, maybe that will end badly. So they should play it safe and, just in case, go with tutti. But, I find that word hard, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh my god. Terrible. So, ara, chuti no koto yo. So she was, that's what she's saying. Chuti no koto. It kind of means like I meant, that's what I meant. So when she said busaiku no ga-i, the unshapely, clumsy looking thing, that's what she's clarifying now, saying I was talking about tutti, I meant tutti. And the ara is just kind of, I don't know what the ara is. I don't know. Just kind of a noise. I don't know, man. Ara, chuti no koto yo. I don't know. Maybe just like I meant tutti. Maybe it's kind of that sort of thing. And obviously Kazooie just kind of frustrated at her for messing around. Oh, never mind that. We had Oni-chan Tachi. So yeah, Oni-chan obviously just meaning elder brother, and then Tachi just kind of pluralizes it and means, elder brother's party is sort of how it kind of works. こんなところで漫才はいいから早く帰りましょう。Okay. こんなところで Okay. So at a place such as this, at this kind of place, manzai. Let's have a check. Manzai wa ii kara. Oh, I see. Okay. So manzai is a comedian or a comic dialogue is one definition here in my dictionary. So obviously the two were just talking, joking around, it's doing this kind of double comedy jokey thing, and she's saying, manzai wa ii kara, which this kara just kind of expresses like insistence. Yeah, I think that's what this kara does. So it's like, jokes like, kind of don't need, I guess, like we're kind of good without them is kind of what E is here, I guess. And then kara, as I said, just adds insistence. So it's like, we don't need jokes here, guys, at a place such as this. And then hayaku kaerimashou, which is obviously, quickly, kind of let's return home. もう十分冒険したから So by this point already, any more kind of plenty, kind of satisfactorily, a satisfying amount. Bolken is adventure, and then suru obviously I guess just makes that into a verb, so kind of, have adventured plentifully. And then kara, again, maybe insistence, or maybe also, because we have already adventured plenty, we don't need to be here anymore. So, let's go home now, ASAP kind of thing. And then yosh, kind of like, all right, it's decided. Soreja, with that. And then shupats, which is just, departure, like kind of let's go and kind of way, shupats. And that is the end of the game. Oh. Okay, obviously not the end of the game, we've got to do a boss fight, but more ideas. Okay, that's funny that their names are all just going to be in English. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if I should speed it up. I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm going to speed it up. It's kind of funny. So they just gave everyone a character's name as a nickname. I assume. Not the other way around. They didn't name the characters after everyone's nickname, I'm sure. Oh. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, really? That was all the translation staff there, I think. It was noise swappers, was it? Huh. Oof, okay, that was close. Sa Banjo, kaerimashou. So yeah, you know. Well, Banjo, let's go home. Okay, he. So that's like breath noises. So he's obviously like out of breath. And then isoide kaera. So kind of, you know, let's go home rushing, or let's rush home. If you know, you don't need to kind of combine the verbs like that in the translation, but that's how it works. Yeah, isoide kaera. Okay, ne asuka. So hey, over there, ninjin ga ippiki nokotte ita wa. So carrot one, and then hiki, which is, you know, usually a counter for animals, but obviously in this game they are live beings, so you know we are going to use that counter. You wouldn't use that counter with a actual carrot in real life, but you know. And then nokoru is to remain, to be left. So nokotte ita is just like was remaining, which I suppose is in a sense of, you know, the whole time we've been, you know, in Grunty's lair doing our adventure, this carrot has been remaining here. It's been left here, you know, not like unkilled for the duration of the whole game. So just gone and killed it. Ara yotto. Ara, I think, is just an expression of surprise, and then yotto is just an expression. It's a sound of effort, basically. People will often say like yotto when they kind of, when they you know, when they lift something heavy, or when they, you know, put something heavy down on a table, or, you know, or whatever, any sort of effort. Yotto. Just kind of, it's just a noise that people make when they do things. Kore de okay daro. With this, okay. Is it not? You know, having done that, problem solved. Is it not? Sort of thing. And then okaeri, obviously just a very standard greeting when someone returns to kind of a place where people that they are familiar with are. Those people are likely to say okaeri. Just means like welcome back. Usually it's used like at home, obviously, like, you know, welcome home, but I think people do say it at work. If you went out for like a, you know, a business trip or something, for a day, if you went to maybe the next city over to do something, you know, and then you came back, I think you could say tadaima, you know, I'm back, and then people could say okaeri, you know, welcome back. But usually it's used in the home among family, I think. And then party o hajimemasu yo. So kind of I will, or maybe we will start the party, or a party. Iyaho, I guess just a kind of a yay kind of noise. And then sa, nomuzo, just like now then. I guess I will drink, but maybe implied within that is like, you know, let's drink. But grammatically that's just, you know, I will drink. Yeah. Oh my god, really? They put the fish on it. Mumble. Yoku ganbatta. So yeah, using his own name as always. Mumbo kind of effectively, you know, did his best, or, you know, yeah, just persevered, whatever. Kuma to tori tetsu datta dake. Tetsuratta dake. I'm not really sure what he's meaning. He might have meant, kuma to tori, so bear and bird. Tetsuratta dake. I wonder if he's saying I only helped the bear and bird. And sort of, it sounds like he's guilty. It sounds like he's insisting that he only helped us, but the truth may be that he helped Grunty. But I might be wrong. He might be saying that I merely helped you guys, rather than trying not to take credit for doing it too much. He's just saying I all I did was I was nothing. I was just a help to you guys. You guys did all the work. I only helped a little. But maybe I'll paste the English up. Mattaku desu. Demo watashi ga iroiro to action o. Okay. Mattaku desu. Mattaku is usually negative. It's odd to put des at the end of it. Mattaku. Hold on. Let's look up mattaku for a second. Get a few. Good grief. Expression of exasperation, or indeed, or really, truly, entirely, completely, wholly, perfectly. So I wonder if that's just like absolutely in agreement, or it could be like, I don't know. Usually it's disapproving, I think. Mattaku. So that's kind of, I'm not sure. Again, I guess I'll have to get the English. I don't know. And then demo watashi ga iroiro to action wo. So, but I, various actions or moves, oshietari shite. So I taught you various actions, and I think it was oshietari shite because he also maybe did other things as well. So he's not limiting himself to having only taught. He also gave advice and checked in on us from time to time maybe and stuff. Oh, okay. So maybe I think everyone, given this text box, it sounds like everyone's trying to take credit for their role, maybe. That seems to be the vibe. Or then again, Kazooie is usually kind of just, a bit cheeky. So, excuse me, just moving my chair. So it could be the case that she's kind of being rude for just because that's her personality. I don't know. Anta tachi nani tenno yo. So of course, anta tachi, you guys. Nani, just meaning what. And then iteru would be the ideal way of doing this, meaning like, what are you saying? But, radiruredo, that hiragana line often just changes into an because it's, I guess easier to say. It's kind of casual, slightly casual, ideally you would pronounce the do in this case, nani itteru no yo. But, people don't. Nani itten no yo. I feel like I had another point to make there. Nani itten no yo. Yeah, and then both of these just kind of, that's requesting, requesting, what's the word? Expansion, kind of, and the yo's just kind of adding force. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of like saying, yeah, like what are you guys even saying? And then atai to banjo koso ga kono game no star nano yo. Okay, atai, so I, to and banjo, so I and banjo, or banjo and I, koso, or me actually, I am the star. No, it would be I, wouldn't it? Atai to banjo, so I, banjo and I, koso, that's like, koso is like for sure, rather than the other options, isn't it? Koso, basically. So us two, for sure. us two rather than you, are this game's stars. The stars of this game, and then nanoyo, just adding a very kind of, just force, just adding force, just insisting on what she just said. Ne minna, so just hey everyone. Kore wa nan no party nana? So this, what party? And then again, nano, just requesting information, being very inquisitive. What is this party? And then Guranchiruda wa nigeta no yo. Grunty, again, nigeru, to run away, so this is past tense. Nigeta, Grunty ran away. Alright. Hayaku modotte yatsukete. So quickly, modoru is to go back, so modotte is just te form to allow another verb to happen, and then yatsukete, it was to sort of, yatsukeru, I guess, is to, to beat, to defeat, to fight, to defeat, I guess. Okay, and then atai wa ikanai wa yo, so I, regarding me, ikanai, negative of iku, I won't go, I'm not going to go. Okay, and then itete, which is itete is just a variation on like itai. Itai means painful as an adjective, and people often use it when they hurt themselves. They just say itai, it's the same as ow, basically, but people often say ite. It's a slightly different pronunciation, exact same meaning, just, that hurts, or ow. So itete, he was obviously just getting hit on the head by Kazooie's glass or whatever, so he's going itete, responded to that, that ow. And then Kazooie, sa issho ni ikuzo, so now togetherly, we'll go, or we're going together now. Okay, good, it put me here, nice. I don't know why I'm looking behind this, but there you go. Obviously, I've chosen not to do the quiz. But I do have all the notes. Where's the door? Oh, there's one door. I thought it was that other one, but there's a few doors. Oh, really? Oh! Huh? Oh, okay. Washi wa mada oku ni oru. Okay, so I, like yet, kind of doubled up. I yet. Oku is like deep within something. Yeah, that's basically it. It's like a place deep within something. So maybe in like your car, for example, in the trunk or the boot, as I would say, oku would be like right at the back of that. And stuff like that. That's oku is just deep within something. And so she's saying oku ni oru. Again, don't know why she's saying oru. It could just be because she's old. She's a witch, and obviously the witch times when people were punished for being witches and stuff, is kind of from the same sort of era, maybe, when people used oru as a verb. But oru is the same as iru, so I guess that's why she's saying oru, is because she's a witch, so she needs to kind of sound middle-aged, medieval, not middle-aged, middle ages or medieval. So I guess that's why she's doing it. And then moshimo washi ni aitakute or aitakute. So moshimo, just making it into a conditional. So basically, if, and then to me, I. This is the te form of aitai, meaning to want to meet, or for meeting to be desirable in a more literal sense. So it just allows the sentence to continue on after it. So if to me you want to meet, sono e o kansei. Oh, sasetemo. That's interesting. That picture, kind of complete. And then saseru. This has to be causative because kansei suru would be intransitive. I don't know how to come up with an intransitive version. Kansei shita. Anyway, kansei suru would be intransitive, whereas kansei saseru is transitive, where the object is completed by an agent. Someone does the completing to the object, whereas kansei suru isn't that. So this has to be causative, which of course it is. Kansei saseru, that's causative. Saseru is the causative of suru. And sasetemo, so it means like even if you complete that picture. Washi ni aeru to wa kagiranai. 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 Is kagiru... Kagiru is a go-done verb, is it? Yeah, I guess it is, huh? Kagiru. Yes, go-done, huh? Yeah. Kagiranai. Huh. Yeah, of course it is. Kagiri. Yeah. Fine. That's weird. I don't think I've seen it much in negative. That's odd. Kagiranai. Anyway, so to me, can meet, and then this is kind of taking all of this as like aeru to wa. Washi ni aeru to wa. It's taking it all as like a clause, I guess. Kagiranai. I think it's like even if you complete that picture, to be able to meet me, it is not limited to, which obviously is hard to understand. Washi ni aeru to wa kagiranai. Does that mean like even if you complete that picture, I think it means like I can't guarantee, it isn't I can't guarantee that you'll meet me, that you are able to meet me. I can't. It's not necessarily the case that completing that picture, the outcome of completing that picture is limited to being able to meet me. But that's not the only outcome. Even if you complete that picture, you still may not meet me, I think is basically the idea. Oh my gosh. そこでお前ら行き止まり。Yeah, okay. So at that place, omaera, just, you guys. Iki domari. Iki domari is just, to be stopped. Well, it's a noun, but, it's to stop along where you were going. So I think just a dead end, basically. Iki domari. So you guys are at a dead end there. Let me just check that, though. Yeah, dead end, no passage. Oh, okay. Washi wa sono mada ue ni oru. So yeah, that, yeah, like yet more than that, I suppose, is kind of what's going on. Yet more than that, up, at, up, or above exist. So I am even, I am even beyond that point. I am up even beyond that point is a horribly unnatural translation. We're getting on a bit with time here. Hey, look at this. I don't want her to talk to me again. Hey, is that Klungo? Hope I didn't just kill Klungo. Wow, what the heck? You just walk up it? Oh. Do these open then? Okay. Anyway. I will probably just get the last Jiggy. The Rusty Bucket Bay Witch Switch Jiggy. Nice. And then I'll leave this part here, I guess. Very nice. I don't know how long the credits actually are. Okay, that's for double health. And I need... Oh! 846, okay. I thought I was going to find a note door that actually requires 900. Ah, that's nice. Oh! Okay. Here, kore kusai wa. So just a noise, a disgusted noise. And then this kusai, stinking. Stinky is probably better, actually. Oh, okyaku-san desu na. So just, got a guests. Guests, aren't you? Watashi wa Dingpot. So I'm Dingpot. 今までお客さんなんか聞いたことがあるの? 今まで, so until now, guests, and then nanka, I think nanka tends to belittle the word that it follows. Or it maybe, or maybe in this case it doesn't do that, but I wonder if it's kind of adding a vibe of Okyaku-san nanka kita koto ga aru no. So, came phenomenon exists, or of course less literally, have they ever, have any customers come here before, have any guests been here before? And I think the nanka is kind of in there because she's so kind of disgusted by the smell that she doesn't believe there's any way that guests of all things, or maybe even get, I don't know, guests of all things, there's no way guests could have come, because he's so smelly that there's no way, had they done, he wouldn't be so smelly, right? Or something like that. Konna kusai tokoro ni. So yeah, kind of to a place as smelly as this, I think is kind of the vibe. I don't. Would it hate hate? What's that? Hate hate? Don't know. Confusion, I assume. Sonotori. That bird. What? Oh, I think it's questioning whether it's a bird. He doesn't know what it is. That bird. What? Nani ga iitai no daro? Okay, nani ga iitai no daro? So, what is desirable to say, or what does the bird want to say? And then no daro. It's like, what on earth are you saying? shitsure. So just kind of, that's rude. I wonder, is he saying that on behalf of Kazooie? Saying like shitsure shimashita, sorry for being rude, sorry for the rudeness? Or is he saying it in response to Dingpot, saying that's rude? Not sure. Anyway, tsumari kanojo wa koko ni grandchildren ga kita ka? Okay, I think he might be talking to Kazooie. Apologizing for Kazooie. And then Tsumari is like, in other words, kanojo wa, she, koko ni, at this place, grandchildren ga kita ka, did Gruntilda come? Dou ka kikitai no desu. So did Gruntilda come or not is kind of what Douka does, basically. Kikitai no desu, wants to ask. So, sorry about my friend, what she means, or in other words, she wants to know if Grunty came this way or not. Doko ni iru ka shittemasu ka? So, at where is she? Do you know? Basically. Mochiron desu, Kuma-san. So, of course, Mr. Bear. Grandchildren wa tondemo nai koto wo surun desu yo. So, Grunty, tondemo nai, I think is kind of unthinkable. Well, in this case, yeah, I think it's like unthinkable, awful, unbelievable, impossible, kind of. I think that's what it means here. And then koto, so an unbelievable thing, an unthinkable thing, and then surun desu yo, like she will do an unthinkable thing. Kitanai mono wa zenbu watashi no naka ni nagekomu. Okay, so dirty things, all, to inside of me, nagekomu. Nageru is to throw, and komu just sort of, it kind of comes after verbs to mean into, basically. Nagekomu. No desu, doesn't really matter. Tatoeba, if I were to give an example, is kind of what tatoeba is, but it gets translated a lot as for example because it's has basically the same function. Grandchildren sae inakereba. Okay. Watashi wa jiyuu ni naremasu. Okay. Oh wow, we've got quite a lot going on here. So we've got a conditional here, a negative conditional, I nakereba. So kind of if only not exist, if only was not Grunty, if only Grunty didn't exist. And sae, grandchildren sae inakereba. Let's look up sae for a second, it might jog my memory of how to use it. Well, even, if only, if just, as long as, the only thing needed. So if only Grunty was not, I suppose. Watashi wa jiyuu ni naremasu. Jiyuu is freedom. And so to freedom, nareru, I guess, is just the potential form of naru, meaning to become. So I would be able to become free if only Grunty was not. Jiyuu ni nanka nareru wake nai. So again, I think just kind of belittling freedom with nanka here. Nanka is a bit weird, isn't it? Won't worry too much about it. Nareru wake nai. So yeah, kind of there does not exist a reason, there does not exist a logical conclusion that you can become free. So it's like, you know, yeah, there's kind of basically there's no way you can be free. Ah, こいつら倒してすぐに洗濯だよ. So こいつら talking about us, these guys, 倒して defeat. Talking about herself here, I think. She's just saying like, you know, I will defeat these guys, and then すぐに immediately 洗濯だよ, meaning laundry, immediately laundry. So I will defeat these guys and then kind of, you know, I guess I'll do laundry in you or something. わしの汚れた洋服を so my dirtied 洋服 is that like that's just clothes, is it? Western clothes, I think, usually. Interesting. Okay, I don't think you need the yo on there, but she's put it on your hooker. So basically my dirtied clothes. お鍋の中で洗ってやる. So kind of the cooking pot or cauldron. I keep saying cooking pot. Kind of using the inside of the cauldron. I will wash my dirtied clothes. Talking obviously about him, you know, I will wash my dirty clothes in you after I've defeated these guys. Dingpot-san, so Mr. Dingpot, shimpai irimasen. Worry, concern is not needed. You do not need concern or worry. Guranchirida wa motto ue ni iru mitai desu. So yeah, Grunty, more kind of exists at above. Kind of looks like, seems as though Grunty exists more above, or Grunty, you know, is further up. そこに行く方法を教えてください. To their go method, tell us please. You know, please tell us a way to get up there. きっと倒してみせます. 倒してみせます. 見せます. Is that actually just miseru? Interesting. So kitto meaning for sure, taoshite to defeat, and then misemasu, I guess it's like for sure we will show you our defeating her. I don't know. I think I can't think of anything else, so I'll have to go with that. Wakarimashita, you know, understood. Kantan desu, simple, or that's simple, you know, getting up there is simple. Watashi no naka ni tobikonde. Oh, kudasai. Okay. So, to inside of me, tobikonde, jump into. Kudasai, please. So, please jump inside of me. So sureba, ue made uchi agemasu. If you do so, basically, if you do so, until up, until above, uchi agemasu. Uchi ageru is to launch. Yeah, simple as that. Soko ni tobikomu desu te. Into there. Yeah, kind of jump into, and then te, kind of quoting it, sort of like you said, jump into you. Kind of, you know, expressing a lack of desire, not wanting to do that. And then jodan janai wa. So yeah, kind of jodan janai wa. I wonder, jodan janai wa. I think, yeah. I think in this case it's saying, well, literally it says, you know, it is not a joke. But I think she means like, you know, Don't joke around. Don't mess around. You know, because obviously she doesn't want to jump in because he's, you know, he reeks, as we might say in the UK. Iko just mean like let's go. Kazooie, obviously Kazooie. Omae ga inakya. Okay, omae ga inakya. So this is a shortened conditional, I feel. So yeah, if you are not, yeah, if you Kazooie, if you are not, if you aren't there, dare ga guranchiru da o taosu tte yun dai? Who I'm interested. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if it's saying who will say that they will defeat Grunty, or who will maybe take it on as a responsibility. Sa iki o tomete go. Now, kind of stop your breath and go. So hold your breath. Let's go. Please don't jump in. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because that took. Well, I wasn't expecting this guy to talk to us, but there we go. Yeah, cool. Oh, he's talking to me more. Guranchiru da to ittara kitanai mono wa zenbu. Okay. To ittara. So I think it's like if you mention Grunty or talking about Grunty, kitanai mono wa zenbu watashi no naka ni. So yeah, her dirtied things, her, I guess clothes, right, basically. Her dirty things, all inside of me. So there's no verb, but obviously we know what he means. It's like she put everything, all of her dirty stuff inside of me. All right, that's that. Yeah, so, you know, thanks for watching. Hope it's been worth it. Please leave me alone, Grunty. I don't want to. Stop talking to me. Yeah. Okay, fine. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it's been worth it. Catch you next time.